September 11, 2001, was a tragic day in world history. Al-Qaeda carried out multiple attacks in America, the most significant being the attack on the World Trade Center. Thousands of lives were lost, and America held Al-Qaeda and its leader, Osama bin Laden, responsible. The problem was that at that time, the Taliban government in Afghanistan was providing shelter to Al-Qaeda. America demanded that the Taliban hand over Osama bin Laden, but the Taliban refused. As a result, America decided to use military force and on October 7, 2001, launched Operation Enduring Freedom to invade Afghanistan. Taliban's defeat and new government. America and its allies quickly gained control over various regions of Afghanistan. Within a few months, the Taliban government collapsed, and many of its leaders fled the country. America aimed to establish a new political system, and in 2004, elections were held in Afghanistan, resulting in Hamid Karzai becoming the country's president. To support the new Afghan system, America and its allies trained a new army and began reconstruction efforts. However, this was not easy. The Taliban refused to back down and started guerrilla warfare. The Taliban's resurgence and prolonged war. After 2005, the Taliban adopted a new strategy. They began carrying out hidden attacks, using suicide bombings and roadside bombs. The war was no longer confined to Afghanistan. Its effects were felt in Pakistan as well. American and NATO forces tried to eliminate the Taliban, but they kept adapting their tactics. During this period, America continued its search for Osama bin Laden. Finally, in May 2011, Osama bin Laden was killed in a special operation in Abbottabad, Pakistan. This was a significant moment in America's war, but it did not weaken the Taliban's power in Afghanistan. America's decision to withdraw. This war cost America dearly. Thousands of soldiers lost their lives, and the defense budget skyrocketed. The Afghan people were also exhausted from the war. Therefore, America decided to withdraw its troops from Afghanistan. In 2020, an agreement was signed between America and the Taliban in Doha, stating that America would pull out its forces and the Taliban would cooperate with the Afghan government. However, as soon as America began withdrawing its troops, the Taliban launched attacks across Afghanistan. Finally, on August 15, 2021, the Taliban took control of Kabul without resistance, marking the end of the Afghan government. Impact and outcome. The effects of this war were not limited to Afghanistan and America alone. This war completely devastated Afghanistan. Schools, hospitals, and roads were destroyed, resulted in the deaths of thousands of people, while many became refugees. Became America's longest war, lasting 20 years. Involved countries like Pakistan, Iran, and Russia in different ways. In the end, the Taliban once again took control of Kabul, but Afghanistan remains an unstable country where peace and progress are still challenging. America's vision for Afghanistan did not materialize. Conclusion. The war between Afghanistan and America is a cautionary tale that proves military power alone cannot control a nation. Afghanistan's history, culture, and people's determination for freedom prevented this war from being won. This story is not just about war and politics, but also about the resilience of a nation and America's strategic miscalculations. Now, the question remains, what does the future hold for Afghanistan, and will the country ever achieve lasting peace and development?